What's going on, everyone? My name is Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about a couple of books that I have and whether or not I have lost money on those books after purchasing them. Before we do that, though, hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of that. So I have two DC books and two Marvel books to talk about. This is kind of a play off of what Reggie Collects is doing over on his channel, talking about some bigger books that he has and whether or not he has lost money on those books. I decided to do some videos like that as well. So the first book up I want to talk about is Ultimate Fallout 4 in a CGC 9.6. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cover price data. All right, so now that we have it pulled up, I just want to say that I have about $200 into this book. I bought it at a CGC 9.4. I got it cracked, pressed, and regraded. It came back at 9.6. So I'm around $200 or so into this book. Let's see what it's worth now in a 9.6. Again, this is the first printing. According to cover price, an FMV CGC 9.6 is now worth $620, though the last sale was $589. Let's go ahead and call it right in the middle at $605, which would put me up as a net profit of $405. I feel like that's pretty good. I know a lot of people were thinking they definitely should have got this book before it went up in value, and I'm super thankful that I was able to do that. I definitely wanted this book before the whole Into the Spider-Verse movie came out, and I'm very, very, very thankful that I was able to get one of these books and get it at a great price before the book spiked in value just a couple years ago. Let's take a look at the next book on our list. All right, guys, the next book up on our list is another Marvel book. This is a book that I was able to get at the right place at the right time. An old man came in and brought a box of comics to this comic shop that I don't ever visit really. And he bought it for a really low price, way too low. So I knew what he paid for it. And I ended up purchasing it for around $250. After I got it clean pressed and graded, I came back at 3.0. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 129 in a CGC 3.0. I'm around $375 into this book. Let's go ahead and take a look at the cover price value. Okay, I got it pulled up here again. I have a CGC 3.0 copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 129. The first appearance of the Punisher. This is kind of a bigger book. I'm around $375 into this book. Let's take a look at the cover price data here to see how much I'm up or negative on this book. In terms of Slab Comics, a 3.0 copy is now worth $808 in terms of fair market value, though the last sale was around $875. That's a difference of around $70 or so. Let's go ahead and add around $35 to this and make it around $840. I feel like that's pretty good. That would put me up around, I want to say $450 or so. I'm sure the correct value is on the screen. I'm doing pretty well in this book. It's a book that I definitely think every Spider-Man collector should have, every comic book collector should have. At some point, I would like to upgrade my 3.0 to around a mid-grade copy or so. But right now, I'm pretty happy with 3.0, and I'm definitely happy with the profit margin here. And that is our 129. Let's take a look at the next book on our list. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start talking about some DC Comics goodness. This next book is the one I'm afraid I'm probably not going up in value on. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've lost a couple $100 on this book. And it is Detective Comics 359, the first appearance of Barbara Gordon as Batgirl. I got it at a 5.0. I ended up purchasing this book a couple years ago. I think it was 2021 for $1,300. As everyone knows, back in 2020 and 2021, books were skyrocketing in value, and I feel like I probably overpaid for this book, but we're going to find out right now. All right, guys, I got pulled up the cover price sales data. Again, I'm around $1,300 into this book at a CGC 5.0. Let's take a look at the value for it. Again, I think I'm going to be down a couple $100. That's okay, though, because the first couple books, I feel like I did pretty well on those. Let's take a look here. All right, slabbed values and a 5.0. Whoo! Oh my goodness, I have lost quite a bit of money here. Okay, 5.0 copy for Detective Comics 359 is now worth $740. Ouch. With the last sale being $630, that's a difference of 110 bucks. Let's go ahead and do the middle of that. That would get us to, I think my math is correct, $685. That is not good. That is not good. Let's go ahead and see if I can do the math in my head. I believe that is a loss of $615. Ouch. $1,300 minus $685. Oh man, that is not good. That is not good. Minus $615 here in this book. I knew that I was going to be down a lot on this book because of the hype around the movie. Made the book go crazy in value, and I definitely overpaid for it. I feel like a lot of us did back in 2021, and I lost a lot of money on this book. That's okay though. At some point, I would like to upgrade this book as well to like a 7.75, but I'm pretty happy with the 5.0 copy that I have. In fact, I'm just happy to own the book. It's a blue chip key, and I'm never going to sell it unless I die, of course, and my wife would probably sell it. But I'm negative $615 in this book, which is not good. But let's go and take a look at the next book and the last book on our list for today's video. All right, guys, the next book up on our list, I feel like is definitely one of the most undervalued keys. Definitely one of the most undervalued DC Silver Age keys. One of my favorite books in my collection. This is The Brave and the Bold 54, the first appearance of the Teen Titans. This awesome cover here with Robin holding Kid Flash and Aqualad. This is in a beautiful CGC 4.0. This book is crazy low on value. I paid $225 for this book a couple years ago. Let's take a look at the cover price sales data. All right, guys, so I got the cover price sales data pulled up. Again, this is The Brave and the Bold 54, first appearance of the Teen Titans. We got it in a 4.0. Let's take a look at the value here. I did pay, I forgot to say that, $225 for this book. Let's take a look at the values here. A 4.0 copy is now worth an FMV of $263, with the most recent sale being $195. That is a difference of 68 bucks. If we do the middle value of that, if I'm doing my math correctly, it should be $229, which would net me a measly $4. I'm okay with that because after the last book being down in value, I'm definitely okay with this book being up in value, even if it's just a couple bucks. And I feel like, again, this is one of the most undervalued keys out there. Definitely one of the most undervalued Silver Age and DC keys. I'm definitely happy to own this book. At some point, I would like to upgrade my copy as well. All right, guys, so let's take a look at how much money I lost or made on all these books. First one up again. I only made $4 off of this book here. First appearance of the Teen Titans, Brave and the Bold 54, and at 4.0. Up $4, which is not great, but it's definitely better than the next book, Detective Comics 359. I lost $615 in this book. That is not good. That is not good at all whatsoever. But we made up for it on the Marvel side. How'd we do over here? Well, we are up $465 on this ASM 129 first appearance of the Punisher. That's good. I did pretty well in this book. And I also did pretty well in this next book, this last book, which was the first one I showed off. Ultimate Fallout 4, the first appearance of Miles Morales. I made $405 off of this book. So if we added these all together, we did the plus minus and everything, I made $253, which is not great at all. I thought I'd be up way more than that. I knew I was down a lot on the Detective Comics 359. I thought that'd be more like an $800 to $900 range, which would put me up a couple $100, but I guess not. That book is definitely crashed and burned, but that's okay. I'm not selling any of these books. They look great on my wall. I love these books. I love having them in my collection. I'd like to upgrade some of them at some point as well. So that is today's video. I'm going to try to make a part 2 and part 3 of this series and talk about a couple of my other bigger books in my collection. Again, I'm Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think of today's video. Which book is your favorite? How do you guys think I did overall? All of that and more. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, go Cats!
Cowabunga! It's morphin' time!